Hey, I'm Mac Morrison, Autoweek Senior Motorsports Editor, here with John Wong,
Autoweek's Road Test Editor,
with the new Honda Accord sedan. Car companies love to say all new. Is this car really all new?
It's majority all new. I mean, the platform is revised.
Way to hedge.
Yes, exactly. The drivetrain is all new. It's developed under the Earth Dreams banner, which is their fancy name for their fuel-efficient
I believe I remember
now.
Jensen Button driving a Formula One car with Earth Dreams all over it.
Yes, you're right. So,
it didn't look like this, though.
No, it didn't. The trick to selling a lot of cars in this segment is for a car just to be okay. It's not supposed to be crazy, look at me.
To lump this in and now say, as a lot of people in other reviews and in the car community say, you know, it looks like another Asian car, but it's designed by an American, and actually when you look at some of the cues, they're European cues from maybe 4, 5, 6 years ago in some ways.
So that's why when they look at the new Accord, they might think it's boring and bland because they've seen it, and it's nothing new. It's not breaking any new ground.
No, but I'll tell you what, it beats that 1999 Accord I was driving next to on the way in. My only question is, who's the clown who picked this blah color?
Well, I don't even quite remember. It might have been me, or maybe Honda just kind of sent us what rolled off the line. It's this very exciting beige color.
He just said exciting beige color.
Yes.
Mark that down.
Heading into the interior, Honda's taken a lot of flack for their interiors lately. The redo of the Civic was not very well received. Really cheap, chintzy materials inside, pretty boring.
It seems like this is a step up.
On this car, they didn't mess up. There's a lot of soft touch surfaces in there. The design is simple, easy to work through. It's a comfortable thing, and it's much quieter on road too.
For press release speak, I'm sure they'd say it's a very contemporary design, which pretty much these days means a big screen.
Actually, there's 2 screens.
Right, see, so it's double contemporary.
Other important things with this car is that the suspension on this thing, Honda's was known for double wishbone front suspensions for a long, long time. Through the 90s, made those cars very popular with tuners, but now with this car, like the Civic, they've went to McPherson struts up front. Cheaper system, saves space, less complicated, but for this class, and I've driven this car,
it's fine.
It's fine. But another big deal is that the automatic transmission option for this car now, they've went from torque converted automatics to continuously variable transmissions.
I think I'm well known around the Autoweek office as pretty much despising most CVTs.
I don't know if you remember years ago, Ford had CVTs in like their 500 and Freestyle, and those things are just garbage.
You can say it, John, garbage.
They're garbage. But I think Honda, and to a certain extent Nissan, in their V6 applications, the CVTs have done quite well. So new 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. Honda finally adds direct injection to its engine portfolio.
Finally, Honda.
Yeah, they've kind of been lagging behind on that. This car with the 4-cylinder, with the CVT, we have 27 miles per gallon in the city, 36 on the highway. The class leader is the Altima, which gets a 38 mile per gallon rating on the highway, and that's 2 miles per gallon. So.
Yeah, and you know what? That's so dependent on how the car is driven.
Another move was electronic power steering now too.
I hate to hear that, although a manufacturer can tune even electronic steering pretty much any way it chooses, so it can be done. As I said, you've driven this, I haven't.
Right.
We'll see, but again, on a car
center,
like this,
it's dead.
Yeah,
but once you start dialing in a little more lock to it, it does actually weighten up, so that's quite nice.
I haven't driven this car in any way, shape, or form yet, not only this specific car, but on a test drive anywhere. So I'm interested to see, you know, this is one of the best-selling cars in America every year. This is the 9th generation.
Right.
You know, you say Accord comes with some legacy kind of ideas about reliability, fuel economy,
right,
ease of use, ease of maintenance. So they've got a lot of big shoes to fill with this, and it's important. But given Honda's reputation, there's no reason to expect a whole lot of problems.
I'm actually interested to see how I'm going to take a liking to the CVT, personally. We've had CVTs here in the past, and basically throughout the year we've hated them. So it's going to be interesting to see if Honda has done this CVT right. At the end of the year, if we don't want to take it out of the car and throw it in the garbage can, then I'm going to say it was a success, but we'll see.
I'd like to, as we mentioned, get through a year without any unscheduled dealer visits, and hopefully come this time 2014, we're not tired of driving it.
Catch all the latest auto enthusiast news at Autoweek.com, in Autoweek Magazine and iPad Edition. Talk with us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Autoweek USA.